Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about what I learned in Module 1 called People Around the World. In this module, I learned different vocabulary, grammar structures, expressions, and cultural information that help me improve my basic English skills. In the section A1, we have countries, nationalities, sports, and hobbies. First, I learned vocabulary about countries and nationalities. For example, someone from the United States is American, someone from Spain is Spanish, and someone from Brazil is Brazilian. I also learned vocabulary about sport and hobbies such as soccer, basketball, swimming, tennis, dancing, reading, listening to music. Another important topic was the verb to be in the affirmative form. For example, I am a student. She is from the United States. They are friends. This is one of the most important verbs in English because we use it to give basic information about ourselves and other people. In the section B1, we have jobs and the verb to be in negative sentence and questions. In the next session, I learn about related jobs such as teacher, doctor, secretary, engineer, and student. I also learn how to use the verb to be in negative sentences and questions. For example, I am not a doctor. She isn't a teacher. Are you a student? Is he from Spain? I also learned about subject pronouns such as I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. Another topic was possessive adjectives such as my, your, his, her, its, our, their. For example, this is my book, that is her phone, this is their house. In the C1 section, we have Culture Corner. The Culture Corner was about the United States. I learned about the American flag and also about the days of the week, the month of the year, and some important holidays in the United States. For example, some important holidays are Independence Day, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. This part was interesting because I learned not only English but also some information about American culture. Another important part of the model was everyday English in the section D1. Here I learned how to introduce myself and other people, how to greet people, and how to say goodbye. For example, I can say, "Hello, my name is Nayelis, nice to meet you," or "Hi, how are you?" And when saying goodbye, goodbye, see you later, have a nice day. I also learned about the pronunciation of "the," which can be a little difficult because it is a different sound in English. Practicing pronunciation is important because it helps us speak more clearly and understand other people better. E1 section, Appearances. In this section, I learned vocabulary to describe people's appearances, including hair, face, and body. For example, we can say, she has long hair. He has brown eyes. She has a small nose. I also learned how to use the verb have to describe physical characteristics. This section also introduced different groups of people and cultures, such as the Maasai, Karen, Pygmies, and Dayak woman. I found this interesting because it showed me different culture and physical characteristics around the world. The section F1, it was about skills. In this section, I learned how to talk about abilities and skill using can and can't. For example, I can swim, she can speak English, I can't drive a car. We use can when we are able to do something and can when we are not able to do something. I also learned the WH word, such as what, where, when, who, why, and how. These words are very useful for asking questions. For example, what is your name? Where are you from? How old are you? What can you do? G1 section, Informal email. Finally, I learned how to write on informal email. I learned the importance of using capital letters, especially at the beginning of the sentences and for names and places. I also learned about word order because the order of words is very important in English. For example, I am a student. Instead of putting the word in an incorrect order. Final reflection. In conclusion, Module 1 was very useful because I learned basic vocabulary and grammar that I can use in everyday situations. I learned how to introduce myself, talking about my nationality, describe people, talking about my abilities, ask questions, and write a simple informal email. I also learned about American culture and different people around the world. I know that I still need to practice my pronunciation, vocabulary, and grammar, but I feel that this module gave me a good foundation to continue learn English. For me, the most important thing is to keep practicing and not be afraid of making mistakes because mistakes are part of learning. Thank you for watching my feedback. Goodbye and see you the next time.